Hi everybody. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how easy it is to use Google Classroom to collect and grade student work. In this Google Classroom homepage, I'm going to click on the class that I would like to see. And there's a couple different ways that Google Classroom allows you to create assessments. The ones that I use the most are written assessments, and those are really easy to set up. But there's another type that you can actually link right to it or create right in Google Classroom, and those are Google Forms. I'm going to click on a Google Form here to show you. The nice thing about Google Forms is that you can collect multiple choice or different types of questions, and once students submit it, it will grade it for you, so you can kind of have a spreadsheet of all student data. As you can see from Google Classroom, the quiz that I have through Google Forms has been assigned, but nobody's turned it in yet. And that's the other nice thing about Classroom, is that it will sort everything and it'll tell you which students it's been assigned to and who's turned it in, who's turned it in late, so on and so forth. So it's really convenient in that nature. Okay, but the other one that I typically use is for writing assignments, and I really like to use Google Classroom for that because it eliminates the need for me to collect student papers and have to walk around with a big stack of essays all the time. So just a quick little demonstration here. I had some students turn in a personal introduction. If I wanted to leave feedback on that, all I'd have to do is click on the assignment. Okay, and again, it's going to show you how many of your students have turned it in, which ones haven't turned it in. So when I click on that, you can see the student work. And if I wanted to leave feedback, all I would have to do is click on reply, and I can add a comment to that. Okay, so I could type in however I would like to reply, and my student will get a email alert, and that will let them know that their work has been graded and they've received a comment. So I'll go ahead and leave this comment for you guys. And then that'll send that to that student so they can see. A typical fashion would work if it was a essay assignment. I could just open up the student's Google document that they would attach, and I could leave comments right in that document, and they would be able to see it. The other nice thing, like I said, about Google Classroom and using it for grading is it'll timestamp things for you, especially when you create an assignment and you have it turned in at a certain time. It'll say turned in, so you'll see green turned in, meaning the student did turn it in, but it might say done late, meaning that they didn't meet the time requirement. So it'll take note of that for you. It'll also track all the students who have not yet turned things in. So really easy way in an online setting to create assessments and grade assessments and communicate with your students and give them feedback.